And now, MLB The Show's special coverage of the annual 3-day Topps Amateur Showcase is on the air. Today, we get the ball rolling with an intriguing matchup on day one between the prospects from the West region and the prospects from the Central region. And we'll also give you a quick look at our two starting pitchers as you see their numbers right there. Leroy Jenkins comes to the plate to lead things off here in the bottom half of the first.
Right fielder, Leroy. Hey, one pitch. Make it yours.
Hot shot to third. Takahashi scoops it up. Throw to first is in time for the first out.
Just kind of rolled over that one, unfortunately. I'm sure he'd like to have that one back. A ground out isn't exactly the kind of at-bat you want to have when there are people in the stands trying to figure out if they want to draft you.
Leroy Jenkins will dig in again. He grounded out to start the home first.
And he only saw a couple pitches, too. And that's great for the pitcher when you can get an easy leadoff out like that.
On the ground is short. This could be two. To second for one. On to first, but not in time as he's in there ahead of the throw.
Now batting, shortstop.
Coming to the plate now, Dave Quo, and he could give his guys an...
And it's so important to take advantage of these kind of opportunities.
Oh, what a stop on the slide. He's up with it. The throw right here in time.
Wow, made it look easy.
Now batting, catcher.
There we go.
Nick Overton is into the box for his second appearance. 0 for 1 with a flyout. 0-1, here's the pitch. Pulled high in the air out to left field. Calero moves over, and that ends the inning. So it's 1 run on 1 hit, 1 error in the inning, and 1 man left on. 3 innings complete. The Central squad is on top here, 1-0. Elmer Zapata is ready here as we begin the top of the 4th.
Still pretty early, but they don't have any hits yet, so you need to get it going offensively.
Hit in the air to right field. Jenkins has a read on it, and that's the first out of the inning.
Now batting, the center fielder, William.
So stepping in, number 19, as he'll look to bring home that tying run from second with a base hit into the outfield.
One down, one down.
Pitch swung on and hit in the air toward the line and right. Jenkins is over near the line now as he makes the catch for the second out of the inning.
Well, he showed some good closing speed on that ball to make the catch. But most outfielders really need to hit, or at least create offense in some way in order to stay in the lineup. But it certainly doesn't hurt your cause if you are reliable and you have good range in the field.
Leroy Jenkins stands in. He'll try to improve in this at-bat after grounding into a fielder's choice his last time up.
And you know what? You don't need anything special from him right here. You just need to find a way to move a guy up 90 feet. Could be a good time for a sac bunt.
And they pitch out here, but nothing's going on. Nobody out, runner on first. Pitch out, nothing doing.
All right, one time right here. Come on, baby.
Here he comes on 2-0. Smoked on the ground up the middle. And that's through for his first base hit in this one.
Well, you know, just about everyone, coaches, scouts, GMs, everybody loves it when a guy uses the middle of the field. It just shows that he has a controlled swing and his timing is spot on. Plus, a lot of times, young players tend to get a little too pull happy, so it's reassuring.
Here you go.
Dave
now. Come on
Quo
now.
strides in, grounded out his last time through.
And Matt, with the double play in order, they'll obviously be looking to induce another ground ball out of him right here.
On the move again from first. Taken for strike three, the throw.
Well, we haven't heard too much about this guy.
Nick Overton will stand in again. He's flown out in each of his first 2 plate appearances thus far.
Yeah, and he just needs to make a small adjustment and stay through the middle of the ball. Think about hitting a line drive right back up the middle.
Redmond has it, and I'd be surprised if they send the runner. And it's a sac fly and an RBI. It's now a 2-0 game.
The batter, number
David Diaz will dig in for the 3rd time now. He struck out and bounced out in his first 2 trips.
Hey, you got it. No one better. Let's go.
Line drive to center field. Base hit, and that'll get a run in.
first baseman, number 3.
Hey, you got it. No one better. Let's
Leroy
go, kid.
Jenkins gets another crack right here. He's got a hit in 3 tries to this point.
Number 12.
Here we go.
This is line to left, and a base hit, and that'll get the run in from 3rd.
Well, I really like to see this out of a young player like this. Too many times, guys will get a little bit too pull happy. But there, he just sees the ball deep into the zone, and he drives it the opposite way for a nice base hit. And I know a lot of major league teams love a guy who can use the...
Let's fly. Let's go right here.
Dave Quo stands into the box. He's 0 for 2 so far in this one.
Hey, let her fly. Let her fly.
Oh, it's hit to 3rd. 5.
Right here.
4. 3. It's a double play, and the inning is over. Around the horn they go. 5-4-3 to end the threat. On to the back 3rd here this afternoon, and we've got it for you on the show. Striding in to start the 9th, Peter Shimizu, and they'll need him to get something going here.
And so far in this one, they're still getting shut out. So this leadoff at bat could be huge if he can just get on base, because they've been held in check all game.
And that'll get down for a base hit.
Now batting, right fielder.
So that just about does it. For EK, Psycho, and the crew, I'm Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching. With the draft coming up a fortnight away, the best young amateur talent in the world have gathered to compete in the 3-day Topps Amateur Showcase here on MLB The Show. 1 game for each team is in the books, and now it's on to day 2, and we've got a good matchup ahead between the prospects from the Central region and the prospects representing the East. And with that, here's a look at the visitors' starting lineup. What's going to be the key for him today, Steve?
Well, I think it's going to be really important to understand the pitcher that they're facing and make the adjustments as the game goes along. If this guy's in the zone, then be aggressive. Go up there hacking. But if he's trying to be effectively wild within the strike zone, then you got to be a little more patient and work the count.
And let's not forget our 2 starting pitchers as you see how they match up for this one. Leroy Jenkins heads for the box, ready to lead this one off today.
Leading off for the Central, right fielder, Leroy
Oh, baby. See you driving.
Jenkins.
Wait for a good one, huh?
Drilled on the ground to short. Oh, and he has some trouble with it. And they'll wind up with no play here as he reaches first safely.
Batting second,
Striding into the box, Dave Quo, as he'll get his first. Runner goes. Pitches a cold strike. The throw. Not in time. He's in there at second.
Yeah, nice job of showing off his speed there. And we've heard he's got some wheels, so it was good that he chose to put them on display for these scouts. They love a guy that can run like this.
No one out with a runner at second. Oh, that one got the pitcher. But he is able to recover as he gets the out at first. One away now. Nick Overton steps up to the plate with a great chance to drive in a run here in the early going.
And you know, you hear it all the time, but scoring first really is a big deal in this game. Statistically, your chance of winning the game goes up quite.
Meanwhile, this ball gets down. It's a base hit. And they're going to take a 1-0 lead as the run comes across to score. Leroy Jenkins steps in with 1 in, 1 out, and the inning.
Yeah, it's been a pretty good inning here so far, so we'll see if they can scratch another run across right here.
Here's a blooper out toward left center. Salas ranging forward. 2 gone. At the plate, Sammy Ponce. He'll get to take his first cuts here. Has to be thinking strikeout here. Driven to right field and deep. Jenkins ranging back. He gets there to make the catch, but this should bring home a run as the runner tags from third. And they are on the board with the sac fly as this is now a 2-1 game.
That's a nice job showing off a little bit of range out there with that run and catch. Now, it's not always the most important thing when evaluating an outfielder, but it is certainly a major benefit.
Leroy Jenkins will stand in. The run scored so far. Ground ball sent back up the middle. Throw to second for the force out, and the side is retired. So no runs here on a base hit, no errors, and 1 man left aboard.
Here we go.
Richard Cooper is set to lead us off in the home half of the 4th inning.
And right here is an important time for them to climb back into this one. They definitely want to even this one up sooner rather than later.
And he'll reach to knock this ball down. And they'll wind up with no play here as he reaches. Michael Adler is into the box. He was a strikeout victim in his first try.
Well, at the very least, he went down hacking. Striking out is one of the many frustrations that go along with hitting, and you have to accept that it's going to happen sometimes.
Throw gets him, 2 down. Leroy Jenkins strides in now, and we'll see if he can come through with 2 on and 2 out here in the 6th.
Well, there's still a lot of this game left, but it is starting to get late. This is a big opportunity that they don't want to let slip away.
Now a ball lined to the left side. Low-scoring game thus far, 2-1 here in the 6th.
Hey, be patient. Get your pitch, huh?
Very weakly on the ground.
All right, hold it here.
Foul
Hold it here.
ball, strike 2.
Hey, get your pitch. Drive it right here.
Swing, line, drive. That's going to be trouble. Around third and being waved on home. The run scores from second. And not in time as the second run scores.
And a big moment in this Topps Amateur Showcase for him right there. He does a great job of putting a charge into that ball for a double. But what's even more notable is the 2-out RBI he picks up in the process. Some guys are just clutch hitters in moments like that, and he just showed that he's one of those guys.
All right, come on now,
Dave
let it fly.
Quo stands into the box. He could really use a knock here. 0 for 3 in the game so far.
Come on, big dog, get your pitch.
On 1 and 2. Runners on his way to third.
There you
To
go. Find the
short.
ball. Find the ball.
Throw to first in plenty of time, and the side is retired. So it's 2 runs on 3 hits, no errors, and a runner left on. Roger Salas will dig in for the third time now. He's struck out and bounced out in his first 2 trips.
One down. One down.
Right side. Diaz is up with it. Throw on to first, 2 gone. Leroy Jenkins will step in. He doubled home a couple his last time.
Boy, he had him up, and he'll look for another pitch he can drive right here.
Here we go.
Hit to short. Sierra scoops it up. Throw in time, and the side is retired. So it's no runs on a hit, no errors, and a man left. Not too many more shots left.
One down, one down.
Thad Herman ready to take another shot. Went down on strikes his last time up.
Yep, they sent him packing last time, so maybe they have a pretty good idea of how to attack him again right here.
And that is through into right field for a single. Richard Cooper will stand in now in what could be a real make-or-break situation.
And you think at this point you have to get something out of this inning. The further you get into that bullpen, the tougher it's going to be to claw back from this deficit.
And 8 innings have come and gone now as the inning is over. So no runs on a hit here, no errors, 1 man left on. We've played 8. So that'll just about do it for us this afternoon. Thanks to Eric Karros, Steve Lyons, and the rest of our crew. I'm Matt Vasgersian. This has been a presentation of MLB The Show. To find out more, head on over to theshownation.com. The Central Stars win this one 4-1.
With the 17th pick of the first round, the Minnesota Twins select Leroy Jenkins, a right fielder from the Central Region.
Okay, so as we make our way through the latter half of this first round, we see another highly valued prospect come off the board. What do you guys know about him, and what's your opinion on this selection?
Well, you know, I like this kid. I don't think he's quite the same level of talent that we've seen taken early on in this round, but I do believe he has a bright future ahead, and I think he fits nicely with his new organization's needs.
Yeah, and I agree that he might not be on the same level.